Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the Lenovo X24 monitors. These are 24-inch IPS monitors. I already have one, I just got two from Best Buy, so I'm pretty excited for a triple monitor setup. So let's get into it. Now I've already unboxed these because I had this prepared for a previous video. So I'm going to do some ghetto overview right here. So taking a look at these monitors, you can see they are pretty thin. Like I said, these are IPS panels, and if you just look right here, you can see just how thin these monitors are. Now these are kind of black, uh, blasted, almost aluminum color, uh, like a dark charcoal, if you will. You see the stand here, silver with a little red accent for the cable management. I kind of like that red accent. It brings a little just a little contrast of color, especially with the silver. It's kind of different for a monitor. It kind of gives that elegant feel, like you kind of pay for a premium product. These only ran me $130 a piece, which I thought was a steal for some IPS panels. The response time for these aren't that great. They're 7 milliseconds, but I don't think I'll notice it too much. I play a lot of MMOs, not so much competitive FPS type games, so I think I'll be good on that aspect. The base of the monitor is pretty heavy. The way they mount is simple screw. Now they are kind of hard to tighten with one hand, but just be sure if you're gonna do it by yourself that you do it by yourself. Just be sure if you are gonna do that that you make sure you twist it in with just enough torque and that you hold it steady because the monitor is a little bit bottom heavy and they are a little bit fragile being how thin they are that the screens can get damaged pretty easily. But other than that, I think we have a pretty good product here. Looking at the front, don't get a bunch of glare. I have the light kind of beaming right on it here. You can see the glare is not too bad where you're getting your own reflection. That's due to the IPS coating that they put on it. The only branding we get is Think Vision and the Lenovo branding right here. Now looking at the back, the inputs are very simple. All we get is single HDMI, display port, and the power connector. What was confusing for me is that the everything online said that it came with a DisplayPort cable, but all three of mine actually came with the HDMI cable, which I don't mind. I actually have extra DisplayPort cables laying around, but it was a little bit misleading. I'm just glad I had extra, so I'm not sure what the discrepancy is there. Just make sure you plan accordingly, and don't be surprised if you get either one, or I even heard some people not getting any of all. So that's probably a mishap on Lenovo's part. But other than that, these monitors are actually pretty nice. The one that I have set up, I got it earlier this week and I really love it. There are no speakers due to how thin they are, and there's also no VESA mount. So there's no mounting these monitors unless you kind of jimmy rig it, a 10-foot mount it kind of thing. So don't expect to go getting good monitor mounts for these. The stand looks like it's already in there pretty good, and there's no removing that. As far as button and options go, I'll get a single power button and two buttons here for brightness up and down. This monitor doesn't have an expansive menu. Uh, the best you'll get is the brightness going up to 5 levels, and I like to keep mine on a 3 or 4. 5 is just overly bright. I'm fine with that. The other settings you can adjust using your graphics card setting or your native Intel settings for your PC, which, like I said, I'm fine with that. I think the native brightness and the default options that comes from the factory is perfectly fine for what I see, unless these are drastically different from the other, but I don't imagine them being so. So once again, I do have two here, and I have a third one on my desk. With these monitors being so thin, I'll bring you guys in for a close up of how it looks if you were to set these up in Affinity. This is why I got them for the surround setup. I thought they would look really nice, so I'm going to bring you guys in here. And you can see just how thin those bezels are. And they're probably maybe around 3 millimeters thick with the interior bezels, probably 6 total. So it's still very thin because, of course, the edges don't go infinity like they say or edge to edge. There's a little small 3 to 4 millimeter gap where the screen just doesn't go and it's like an internal black screen. And that's pretty standard for any Infinity Edge monitors. Like I said, these are 24-inch IPS, 7 millisecond response time, 1080p. I think is perfect for right now. These inputs I think are perfect. The only thing I wish it had, like I said, was a base mount. Maybe some speakers for those who don't want to spend the extra 50 to 100 bucks to get some good quality PC speakers. But for what you get for the price, like I said, I paid 130 for these. I think you can't ask for anything more. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you think this video was great, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.